Hey there, tax dodgers and deduction divas. Today we're diving into the top 10 things everyone needs to know about taxes to avoid those charming concrete condos, prison cells, for tax fraud. So grab your calculators and let's make sure you stay a free citizen. Number 1. Tax complexity. First off, let's talk about the Federal Tax Code. This isn't just a document, it's an encyclopedia of financial doom. The 2022 Internal Revenue Code is a whopping 4,192 pages long. That's right, folks. It's longer than your Aunt Karen's Facebook rants about essential oils. If you ever find yourself needing a doorstop, a window prop, or even just a reason to cry yourself to sleep, look no further. Number 2. Form 1040. Instructions. You'd think Form 1040 would be simple, right? Think again. The instructions for this simpler tax form are nearly 200 pages long. Reading it feels like you're deciphering ancient hieroglyphics while also solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Who knew your simple tax return could double as a bedtime story for insomniacs? Number 3. Limited control over taxes. Now, let's shatter a myth. Your ability to control your tax bill is more limited than you think. For most of us mere mortals, there aren't any magical loopholes to drastically reduce taxes. Unless, of course, you're a president or something. Hint, hint. So, unless you've got a reality TV show and a golden toilet, you might want to focus on what you can control. Number 4. IRS Audits. Here's a fun fact. The IRS is less likely than ever to audit you. Less than 0.5% of returns were audited in 2020. That's right. Your chances of getting audited are about the same as your chances of finding a unicorn in your backyard. But don't get too comfortable, because when they do come knocking, you'd better have your ducks in a row. Or should I say, your deductions in a row. Number 5. Tax fears. Some people obsess about taxes, others ignore them completely. But thoughtful tax planning is crucial. It's like flossing your teeth. Ignore it, and you'll regret it later. Worrying too much might just give you more gray hairs than your high school reunion. Chill out, do your planning, and remember, tax season isn't the apocalypse. It's just a mildly painful annual event. Number 6. Public opinion. A majority of Americans feel that corporations and wealthy people don't pay their fair share in taxes. And they're right. These folks have mastered the art of tax evasion better than a ninja hiding in the shadows. Meanwhile, we're stuck trying to figure out if we can deduct our Netflix subscription as a research expense. Number 7. Fair share. Just over half of US adults feel they personally pay more than what is fair, considering what they get in return from the federal government. And let's be honest, we all feel like we're footing the bill for someone else's party. I know I do. Paying taxes feels like ordering a pizza and watching everyone else eat it. Number 8. Tax Day. Tax Day, April 15th. The day when the nation collectively screams into their pillows. This is the day by which all tax returns should be filed unless you filed for an extension. It's like the Super Bowl of adulting. Only instead of touchdowns, there are forms. And instead of cheerleaders, there's just you, weeping softly over your W-2s. Number 9. Tax contributions. Taxes fund public services and infrastructure, like education, healthcare, transportation, and national defense. And of course, the occasional war or two. So every time you're stuck in traffic or waiting at the DMV, just remember, your tax dollars made that possible. You're welcome, America. Number 10. Refunds. If you've had too much tax withheld from your paycheck or made excess payments during the year, you might get a tax refund. Think of it as the poor man's lottery, where the prize is your own money, returned to you with all the excitement of finding a $5 bill in your winter coat pocket. Yay? In conclusion, taxes are complicated. It's always a good idea to consult with a tax professional if you have specific questions or concerns about your situation. Remember, the rich are playing 3D chess with the tax code while we're all playing checkers. So learn the rules, make the system work for you, and most importantly, avoid making any new friends named Bubba in prison. The feds aren't watching you that closely until they are.